It's Friday, June 2nd. Good morning. I'm Jasmine Anderson. Topping your headlines, a bail hearing today for the man accused of killing 2 teens while driving drunk in Jericho. An attorney for Amdeep Singh will be in appeals court in Brooklyn today. He says his client should be freed to assist in his own defense. Police say Singh was drunk when he slammed head-on into a car with 4 teenagers inside in Jericho last month. 14-year-olds Drew Hassenbein and Ethan Flakowitz were killed. Court today for this Garden City Park man accused of pretending to be a police officer. Police say Alif Chowdhury flashed a fake badge and said he was a cop while he grabbed a woman's cell phone while she was walking in Garden City Park. We're told he then tried to restrain her before she was able to run away yesterday morning. Marine biologists are investigating the death of a whale found floating near Shinnecock East County Park. The Atlantic Marine Conservation Society says the dead humpback was found yesterday off Wainscott. The discovery marks at least the 11th dead whale found in the tri-state area this year. Suffolk is taking new action to block migrants from settling in the county. County legislatures voted yesterday to hire an attorney to advise them on blocking asylum-seeking migrants.
We don't want to end up like New York City, where it's out of control, where half the hotel rooms, by the mayor's account, are taken up by asylum seekers and putting an unfair burden on their budget.
In a separate action 1 week ago, the Suffolk County executive issued an emergency order blocking Suffolk hotels, motels, and shelters from contracting with the city to accept asylum seekers. A nurse strike could be announced at a Long Island hospital today. It's the latest in a story you'll see only in Newsday. Union leaders tell us about 300 nurses at St. Charles Hospital voted on whether to authorize a strike. The union expects to announce the results of that vote today. Along with higher wages, the nurses want a better patient-to-nurse ratio. An alarming report about the rails. LIRR workers' long hours, increased fatigue, and the risk of accidents. That's according to a new audit by the MTA Inspector General. It found track employees worked shifts of 24 consecutive hours or longer on more than 4,000 occasions over an 18-month span. The bill to avoid a historic government shutdown is on the president's desk right now. Last night, the Senate gave final approval to a debt ceiling and budget cuts package.
I'm happy to stand here passing this critical legislation to support our families, preserve vital programs, and most importantly, avoid catastrophic default.
The compromise deal was negotiated between President Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. Biden is expected to address the nation about the matter this evening. A warning this morning about your money. A federal consumer watchdog says you should not store cash on payment apps like Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. The reason, if those apps fail, your funds are not automatically insured and your money could be lost. Billy Joe is at a Florida state of mind with his MSG residency now set to end.
I'm now 74. I'll be 75 next year. Seems like a nice number to just, okay. Thank you. And to our audience, I want to thank them for coming for this long, for this much.
Long Island's piano man breaking the news yesterday. He says he's spending more time down in Florida these days. So what does this mean for fans? Here's Newsday's music critic, David J. Cribley.
Well, you know, Billy is given us a lot. You can't say he hasn't, and especially New York. He has been giving us, and his catalog is eternal. I mean, it really is such a legacy that he has left for us.
Tickets for his last 10 garden shows go on sale a week from today. His 150th and final performance show will be July 20th through the 24th. Instant sellout for sure. And amazing. Coming up, looking for something fun to do for dinner tonight? In today's Feed Me TV, we search for the top hibachi spot on the island. Plus,
have a cup of tea with me at Babylon's newest tea bar.
Let's do it. Elisa DiStefano shows us a place where it's tea time all the time. But first, your hyperlocal weather. Another summer-like day today. Highs around 78 degrees. There is an air quality alert until tonight. Then we cool off with some showers in the 50s. Tomorrow we dry out and end up in the 60s. And there's rain on the way. You can see it in the Futurecast, moving in and moving out by tomorrow morning. A look at your 7-day forecast coming up.
Watch Newsday TV on the big screen. Use the remote to activate Siri, Alexa, Roku, or the Google Assistant on your streaming device. Say install Newsday. Newsday TV, covering Long Island like no one else can. Feed Me is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
Looking for a place to go for dinner tonight? Why not hibachi? Our Andy Berlin takes a look at the best place on the island in today's Feed Me TV.
Hey, Long Island, your hibachi scene is on fire. It's a New York thing that started at Benihana, but today in the suburbs, every town and every neighborhood has a Japanese dinner theater like this. But what separates a good hibachi restaurant from an awesome one? It's not just the flaming onion choo-choo train, or the sake squirting, or the mouth-catching acrobatics. It's an overall experience. And after visiting restaurants across the island, Samurai in Huntington came up top. Food is great, their chefs are well-trained, super talented, and most of all, it's just fun. Sometimes that's all you need.
Yummy. For more on the best hibachi on Long Island, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Sip the tea or spill it. Elisa DiStefano takes us to a new tea and craft bar in Babylon. It's a story you'll see only in Newsday.
This is the place where it is tea time all the time.
The Pink Paradise for Tea Lovers was created by Joseph DeBello, who also owns Hitch.
So Hitch is right through those doors, and this is your newest venture. Congratulations.
Thank you. This is Best Tea. Let's get you a drink.
Yes, I would like some tea, please.
You got it.
There are a variety of hot and iced teas to choose from.
Best Tea is a tea bar, craft bar, and community bar. You can come in for a tea, grab a craft, sit at the bar, craft, and then we have DIY workshops, also community-driven workshops where we have book club, and we also have group therapy. I believe that this counter, when you sit here, there's something in this space that makes you spill the tea, no pun intended, when you sit at the counter. So I want it to be a safe place for everyone to come here, enjoy a cup of tea, enjoy a craft, and let your problems out for 15 minutes to 30 minutes, and then take the tea home with you.
These all look too beautiful to drink. It is so good. It's so refreshing.
There are plenty of photo-worthy places, and there's plenty of positivity.
So this is my favorite thing in the store. It's called Spread Generosity. Someone comes into the store, they pre-purchase a tea, and they write a little message for the next person.
Oh, for a mom who is overwhelmed and overworked. So they just would take that and then they get a free tea.
Yes, yeah, in the hopes that they will then put another one back on the wall.
Yeah.
I can say I never had a place like this growing up. And still to this day, I want to protect my family because I am a gay dad. I still kind of pre-scout the locations that I go. So this space that I created is something where you don't have to feel that way.
Tea for me, more tea for me, tea for two, tea with your bestie. I feel like we're besties now.
Besties.
I love your new space.
Thank you so much.
For Newsday TV, Elisa DiStefano.
Who wouldn't want to spill the tea in that beautiful place there? For more on Best Tea, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Get more of the stories you've seen on Newsday TV at Newsday.com. Plus breaking news, investigations, things to do, restaurants, and other Long Island news you can't get anywhere else. At Newsday.com, covering Long Island like no one else can.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Have a fantastic Friday. Thanks for watching. We'll leave you with a look at your hyperlocal 7-day forecast.